Good morning. Bill Boyer here with you in the KNEB Storm Center. Certainly a different sight this morning than what we woke up to yesterday. Snow on the ground here in our Viero wireless webcams in Chadron, south of Hay Springs. Maybe even a flurry still falling in that area. And then we have sunshine breaking out everywhere else. Department of Roads crews have been out very busy in the overnight hours and early this morning, keeping the roads clear. Most major highways are in pretty good shape. Some of the side streets certainly a little slippery and icy this morning. So what happened yesterday? Well, we'll take you back to noon. Look at these temperatures at noon yesterday. We were near 60 degrees in Sydney and Scottsbluff and Torrington, 57 Kimball and Cheyenne. Watch over the next several hours. We'll take this through 3 in the afternoon. The colder air starts to come in. It made its way to Chadron and Gordon. Still in the 60s, Kimball and Sydney at 3 o'clock. We go through to 6 o'clock and temps plummeted. Look at the low 30s. The snow had hit, and then by 9 o'clock, those 30s have overtaken all the area, even some 20s up around Chadron. And by midnight, everybody was in the 20s as that cold front came flying through the region. And early this morning, we were down into the teens. Take a look at hour by hour yesterday, starting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Scottsbluff's 59 degrees. By 6 o'clock, we were 35, and before midnight, we were down into the 20s. Huge drop in temperatures, and we're cold out there this morning. We've made that cold temps all the way across the state. Temperatures right now in the 20s, teens and low 20s for most of us. As we look here closer to the region, low 20s for most of us. Cheyenne at 18 degrees. Winds have come down a bit. They're still a bit gusty at times, though, in that 10 to 15 mile an hour range, which is driving temperatures even lower. We have single-digit wind chills. So you factor in those wind chills with where we were yesterday, and that is 50-plus degrees colder for many locations than where we were at this time yesterday. So certainly much, much colder air. Here's a look at radar and satellite and what happened yesterday. Now you can see the cold front started out off to the northwest of us and made its way through. We started with a period of some rain showers here in the North Platte River Valley. We'll zoom in and show you this here in a little closer detail. As you can see, some of the rain showers got started up by about early to mid-afternoon, and those rain showers then quickly turned over to snow. Watch this rain-snow line here make its way into the valley, and by dark we were certainly all snow. And some banding of some heavy snow occurred in an area. You can see it strongest on radar right in this area, and where that heavier banded snow occurred, that is where we had more snow pile up. In fact, Scottsbluff almost 7 inches of snow, 5.8 inches south of Bushnell. Cheyenne area, almost 6 inches of snow, over 5 north of Torrington. The Gehring area reporting just over 5 inches of snow. Similar numbers south of Chadron, northeast of Harrison, near Dalton about 4 inches, over 3 inches north of Lodgepole. So not anybody really escaped the snow. Some areas a bit more than others, and it was certainly a shovelable snow, which is the first one of the season, and Mother Nature broke us in a hurry. Now, what are we looking at futurecast-wise today? We saw a few of those that activity move off to the east of us. Any of the clouds will be out of here by mid-morning to late morning hours, and then we're going to be dealing with sunshine throughout the rest of the day today and really for the next several days. Thankfully, the sun will be out, but temps really aren't going to warm up that well and that high at all, so be prepared for that, as we do not expect temps certainly to get overly warm today, and they're going to cool off tonight. Our coldest temps of the year so far, single digits and teens coming for lows out there for all of us tonight. In fact, low teens and upper single digits looking pretty likely across the area. Certainly the coldest air of the night tonight, but we're going to warm up after this. In the 40s tomorrow, we'll be in the 50s, I think, by Tuesday, and then upper 50s to low 60s for most of the next 7 to 10 days. So a quick glance of winter, and then we're going to return right back to fall-type weather, and very nice fall-type weather at that, to take us through all the work week next week.